While reality TV often showcases tales of love and drama, few shows offer a glimpse into the harsh realities of life at sea quite like Deadliest Catch. For nearly 2 decades, this gripping series has captivated audiences with its raw portrayal of the high-stakes world of commercial crab fishing in the Bering Sea. But beyond the captivating footage of towering waves and icy winds lies a deeper tragic story marked by loss and the harsh realities of life on the edge of survival. What led to these tragedies? And how did these fearless captains and crew members brave such perilous conditions? Join us as we dive into the harsh reality of how the Alaskan Sea claimed another captain, Jake Anderson. The fishermen on Deadliest Catch are not the only ones on the water. They may look alone on the ocean in episodes, but that's not quite true. The reality TV show makes it seem like they're isolated, though there are actually hundreds of ships in the same area. This is business fishing, after all, and getting as many crabs as possible is how they earn a living. Competition is fierce, so no single boat can take all the best hauls. These other competitors aren't shown on the Discovery show. Jake Anderson has experienced a series of life-changing events. Putting one's life at risk for a TV show is already hard, with the real possibility of not making it back. But that's nothing compared to what Jake has faced. The saga captain had a troubled past with drugs and even spent 2 years living on the streets. He has also endured deep personal tragedies. During season 5 of Deadliest Catch, he found out his sister had passed away suddenly. Just a year later, his father went missing, and Jake later learned that his father's body was found in his truck while he was working. When Joshua Tell Warner joined Deadliest Catch, his criminal past caught up with him. Most people hiding a history of bank thefts would avoid the spotlight, but not Warner. Joshua's desire for fame led him to appear on Deadliest Catch in 2009. However, he didn't stay free for long. Authorities linked him to bank thefts in 2007 and 2009. Warner even told a crew member that being on the show wouldn't erase his violent history. Recognized by law enforcement, Warner was arrested in 2010 for his alleged involvement in bank robberies and was sentenced to 9.5 years in prison, effectively ending his television appearances. Facts only huge fans know about Deadliest Catch captain Sig Hansen. With his name, face, and voice now synonymous with Deadliest Catch, Captain Sig Hansen has become a full-blown celebrity. Since his debut on the first episode on April 12, 2005, Sig has embraced promotional aspects, frequently appearing on After the Catch, The Bait, and on shows like Today and Live with Kelly and Michael. Born Sigurd Johnny Hansen on April 28, 1966, in Seattle, Washington, Sig was destined for fishing as a fourth-generation fisherman. Starting his life on deck at just 14 in 1979, he succeeded his father as the Northwestern's captain by 24, bringing his brothers Norman and Edgar to the top of the Alaskan crabbing fleet, a dream for their Norwegian immigrant father, Sverre Hansen. Now, Sig continues to mentor young skippers like Jake Anderson and his daughter Mandy Hansen, who, as a fifth-generation fisher, has even named her daughter Sailor, hinting at a possible sixth generation. Much of Sig's life is documented on Deadliest Catch, capturing moments like his heart attack, the loss of friends, and deckhand Clark Peterson's proposal to Mandy. Lesser-known facts about Sig include that his family pioneered opilio crab fishing, also known as snow crab fishing, in Alaska. Their work opened new seasons for the entire fleet. After Sverre and Sigurd Hansen immigrated from Karmøy, Norway, in 1958, they focused on keeping their boat fishing, a legacy that has since made the family millions. During Captain Phil's stroke, Captain Phil Harris insisted that cameras keep rolling during his stroke in Season 6, despite knowing the gravity of his condition. For Harris, the crew's purpose was to tell a story, including the story of his health struggle. This dedication meant the cameras continued to roll even as he was airlifted to safety and underwent emergency surgery in Anchorage, Alaska. Captain Phil Harris seemed to be recovering remarkably quickly after his initial stroke, but sadly suffered another brain bleed just days later, ultimately passing away. His death left his family, friends, and Deadliest Catch fans devastated. The crew filming Deadliest Catch faced their own set of challenges and put their lives at risk, staying with the ship's crew for up to 5 weeks at a time. Unlike many other reality shows, where camera operators can take breaks, the Deadliest Catch film crew is immersed in the dangers of the sea right alongside the fishermen for up to 6 months. Unlike typical fishing limits, Deadliest Catch crews don't worry about specific catch quotas. The show primarily focuses on the journey and drama, not on the fishing business itself, which allows them to operate with fewer financial pressures. Environmental changes also create hazards for the team. Warming Alaskan waters are pushing crabs into deeper, more dangerous areas, forcing fishing boats farther offshore, where storms are more intense, and rescue efforts are more challenging. The production team has acknowledged these environmental impacts while trying to stay clear of any political debate surrounding climate change. Many people believe that Deadliest Catch is entirely unscripted, but there are scenes that are refilmed or planned to enhance the drama. Most dangerous moments are captured in one take, but other scenes may be reshot several times to ensure they meet the director's standards, which sometimes raises questions about the show's authenticity. The financial picture of Alaskan workers on Deadliest Catch can be challenging. Recent seasons have shown that Alaskans earn considerably less than out-of-state crew members, with a state film subsidy helping to balance production costs. The move to a catch share system in 2005 has also improved safety, reducing fatalities and allowing crews to wait for favorable weather. Internationally, Deadliest Catch uses different voice actors to narrate, with Mike Rowe primarily narrating for the US audience, while viewers in the UK and Malaysia hear Bill Petrie and Nasser Balkan, respectively. This adaptation helps create a stronger connection with viewers globally. Filming Deadliest Catch requires extensive equipment, with cameras often damaged or lost during production. Capturing the intensity of life at sea is no easy task. Each season amasses over 30,000 hours of footage, a feat that poses a monumental challenge to editors as they shape a coherent story from such vast material. The camera teams on Deadliest Catch go through more than a dozen cameras each season. This isn't just from dropping them overboard, though that does happen, but due to the saltwater mist and strong winds that destroy the equipment. Additionally, there is always a bad guy portrayed on the show. Discovery often creates a good versus evil storyline, despite everyone simply trying to catch crabs. Early on, Captain Keith Kern was considered a bad guy until Elliot Ness emerged as a primary antagonist. The Hillstrand brothers, stars of Deadliest Catch, quickly exited after being sued by Discovery for $3 million. Following their success, they were offered a spin-off, Hillstranded, in 2010, but disagreements arose during editing. When Discovery requested their help to complete the show, a lawsuit ensued, prompting them to leave abruptly with Captain Sig Hansen. Elliot Ness, known for his combative nature, brought drama to the series. His sudden exit in season 11 left fans confused until it was revealed he had addiction issues and sought rehabilitation. Though he celebrated 90 days of sobriety in 2017, Ness continued to struggle, later pleading guilty to drug trafficking in 2022. He now faces significant prison time, although he has remained quiet on social media. The dangers of Deadliest Catch extended beyond the sea when director Joseph McMahon was shot outside his home in a shocking, unrelated incident. His death followed several tragic losses of crew members over the years, including Captain Phil Harris and Nick McGlashan, who died at 33 from a drug overdose. Additionally, Todd Cuttin, a beloved crew member, died in a fatal accident aboard the FV Patricia Lee in 2021, deeply saddening fans and colleagues alike. Getting a fishing license in Alaska is often easier than the show portrays. While Deadliest Catch emphasizes the expertise of its crew, many fishermen can get started with just a $200 license, although practical experience is highly recommended for safety. Captain Sig Hansen has endured significant health issues, suffering 2 heart attacks while on Deadliest Catch. Despite concerns for his health, he remains committed to the show, with his daughter Mandy now helping lead the Northwestern. Magadi held the husband down and pushed the man's wife away, although the story turned out to be false. Magadi was later arrested and ultimately lost his job, though for unrelated reasons. It's believed that if Magadi had spent more time training in a gym, he could have become a boxer instead, perhaps taking on deep-sea creatures like sharks or the kraken to see who was stronger. Elliot N. is not a big favorite. While many reality TV stars appreciate their fans, Elliot N. seems to be an exception. Known as the bad guy on Deadliest Catch, Elliot claims he's misrepresented. However, his interactions with fans on social media have hurt his image, with some suggesting he bothers even those who support him. In 2015, fans even started an online plea to get him removed from the show. Deep things you didn't know about Maria Dossel on Deadliest Catch. When season 16 of Deadliest Catch premiered, viewers were introduced to Maria Dossel, a new female deckhand on the Cornelia Marie. A King Cove, Alaska native, Maria joined Captain Josh Harris and his crew for the 2019 snow crab season, also known as Opies. Fans love Maria's dynamic with her male colleagues, calling her a tough lady who brings interest to the Cornelia Marie. A self-proclaimed adventurer, Maria began her boat career in June 2015 on the F/V Pacific Quest, later working on the F/V Nicholas Michael. Captain Josh described her as a skilled and experienced deckhand who could even teach the guys a thing or two. In an April Instagram post, Maria teased her appearance on Deadliest Catch, sharing photos from her time on the Cornelia Marie. She later shared more about her experiences, including giving a shout-out to her boyfriend after injuring her foot. Maria's love life. Though Maria keeps her personal life private, some details about her relationships are known. She previously dated fisherman Ryan McDonald, with whom she shared many social media photos. However, the two split around the time she joined Deadliest Catch. Maria has since found love with Mark Schwantz, who, while not a fisherman, shares her love for the outdoors. In 2020, the couple welcomed their first child, a daughter named Hazel. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and check out another one of our videos before you go.